Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another video.
I don't even like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent.
I know, I told you guys that I was gonna be posting soon, and y'all thought I was lying. Yeah, so today's video, as you can see by the title, it's gonna be... Actually, I don't know the title of this video. Hold up. Tips for middle schoolers as a soon-to-be freshman. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna be a freshman starting at the end of this summer. Yeah. So here are tips if you're going to middle school. So without further ado, let's go into this video. I'm in the studio. Boom, boom, ski, ski. I know it's you. Let's just let her breathe where our hoes wanna meet. I'm in studio, boom boom ski ski, bad bitch. But you know I'm real classy, nasty bitch. Got a tattoo on my ass cheek. Okay, first thing you need to do as a middle schooler is find your people. I wrote these down because I know my soul self was not gonna remember. But first thing you want to do as a middle schooler, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, find your people. Because let me tell you something right now. If you don't find your people sooner, you're not going to find them later. I'm telling you right now, you always want to find your people like first week of school. Because after the first week of school, like the people in class, when people sit next to each other, after a week they start to socialize and talk, and they start to like grow a bond or a relationship or whatever. So yeah, you want to do that too before somebody gets to like, because if you don't, okay, let me say this, because I'm not trying to be on one topic for too long, but if you don't get to know your people, like if you're always in the corner by yourself and you don't try to get to know anybody, you're going to be seen as the quiet kid, and nobody really hangs out with a quiet kid. So yeah, don't be trying to come out of your shell after like 2 or 3 weeks. You might as well just stay like that, because nobody is going to want to talk to you because you're now known as the quiet kid. Okay, next thing. Y'all are going to flame me for this. Next thing, dating. I don't think dating is a good idea. And and what I mean dating, I mean dating not in your like grade level. I don't think that's a good idea. It's gonna turn out bad. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna turn out bad, because you should not be a 6th grader dating an 8th grader. You should not be a 7th grader dating an 8th grader. You should not be a 6th grader dating a 7th grader. Like, no. Yeah, it's gonna turn out bad. I'm not saying that it won't work. It might work, but most likely, I went to school with a lot of 8th graders that dated 6th graders, and it was like the relationships never worked. 6th graders are not mature. 8th graders are not mature either. But yeah, 6th graders are on a different level of immaturity. So it's not gonna work, you know? And then not only that, mind you, 9 times out of 10, the 6th grader who's dating a 7th grader, the 6th grader who's dating an 8th grader, the 8th grader already has another girlfriend or boyfriend in the 8th grade. You're just the side piece. Like, so if you want something official, I don't think you should do that. Yeah. And you're also going to get flamed. You're also going to get like bullied a lot for dating an 8th grader, because if the 8th grader does have a girlfriend in that grade, you're going to know about it really fast. And then the 8th grader whose girlfriend is in the 8th grade, they're going to want to fight you for like taking your man and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, next thing is, let me sit up. Next thing is skipping. Skipping, I don't encourage skipping at all. Well, no, not at all. You could skip because some of them classes be boring as hell. I don't blame you if you skip class, but skipping class is not always the right way to go. Me and my friend Desire TV, we always used to skip. Like, we used to skip all the time. Like, lunch we skipped, breakfast we skipped. Like, we came to, like, when you come to school early, like early, you have to stay in the courtyard. We didn't stay in the courtyard. We snuck upstairs and like stayed in the hallways, sat in the hallways, watched TikTok or whatever. Or like when we had a substitute, we'd skip for everything. Like, if the teacher's not there, if the teacher wasn't there, or we were not doing nothing, we would skip. Like, we're skipping. If there's nobody there and there's nothing to do, we're skipping. But yeah, the thing about skipping is it's like fun at the time, but it's not gonna stay like that because like when you skip with substitutes, like sometimes the substitutes do be giving out work. Like some substitutes do be giving out work even though your teacher's not here. So yeah, that's one reason not to skip, because then you're gonna have a lot of makeup work to do. You're gonna have a lot of makeup work to do at the end of the year. So I don't recommend that. And then also, I don't know about put in the comments if I look like a freshman, but in 8th, I don't think I may look different from 8th grade year and right now. So yeah, but for 8th graders, we looked very mature compared to the 8th graders last year. So like 6th graders, like, they were not intimidated by us at all. They thought we were like in their age range, like we were their size and stuff like that. Like, no, they would always like try to like, oh, she's skipping, try to joke and stuff. Like, nobody's joking with you. I'm dead behind. Like, I'm not playing with you. Snitch on me one more time, see what happened. But yeah, they'll like snitch on you. Like, little kids, like lower grades, will snitch on you and be like because they think it's funny or whatever. But yeah, so you will get caught, and it's on top of that, it's just very, very risky because personally for me, it was risky because there are so many counselors. There's police walking around. There's counselors walking around. There's teachers walking around. There's assistant principals walking around. And it's like hard because they're walking around and you're also walking around in the hallways trying not to get caught. And then if you are going to skip, you better have the lights on the top of your head like that, because you bump into a police, a counselor, an assistant principal, a teacher. They asking you all the questions. They asking you what grade you in, where are you supposed to be at right now, why are you in the hallways, who are you looking for, what are you doing. You better be prepared, babes, because those questions are never ending. Bullying. Okay, I don't even think I should have to explain the whole entire bullying part, but first of all, y'all think that bullying is like cute, I don't even know, but y'all be thinking that bullying is cute. It's really not. Like, you just look stupid. You just look miserable. Like, you could tell that your parents don't love you. Like, if you sit there bullying somebody, you could tell that you got some mental issues to just sit there and be going off on an innocent person. So, yeah, bullying's not tea. And also, bullying is gonna backfire on you one way or another. The person who bullying is probably a snitch. Like, no offense to the person that they bullying, but the person that they bullying probably gonna tell somebody, like a teacher or a counselor or something like that. Or the person that you're bullying, especially if it's a kid smaller than you, they probably got an older sibling. This is mostly for 6th and 7th graders. Even if you're in 8th grade, like, yeah. but they're gonna have somebody older than you. They're gonna have an older sister or older brother, and they're gonna tell them. And then when you're sitting there in the cafeteria eating your food, laughing with your friends, and somebody just taps your shoulder from behind and slap you in the face, don't be mad, because they really be getting like that. For real, they really be on that. I remember this one time I was in class, and this kid, he was picking on like a little short kid, right? And he grabbed his phone. I don't know what type of High School Musical bullying this was, but he took his phone and he was like holding it in the air or whatever, up high, so he like couldn't get it or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, ha 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 ha! I got your phone." Like, this is not 1985. I don't know why we're still bullying. Like low key, there's like no specific way for you to like bully. But if you're gonna bully somebody, at least be good at it. What type of stuff is this? Like, somebody could have literally snatched the phone from you and gave it back to the kid so easily because you're not tall. The kid's just short. But yeah, I was there and I was like, bro, I was literally like yelling at him, telling him to give him his phone back, because like the kid was not doing nothing. It was free time. We were like on our phone. We had a substitute because something happened to our teacher or whatever. So we were sitting there, right? Everybody was on their phone, and then his tormented self. I don't know if his mommy took his phone or something, but he was running all over the place. He was shutting down people's computers. He thought he was the class clown. He thought he was the funniest one in the school. Babe, you're not cute. You're not funny. It's not nothing. Nothing you're doing is funny. It's just irritating as hell. And this kid pisses me off so bad. Like, he'd throw baby carrots at you in the hallways, all that type of stuff. And he threw a baby carrot at me one time, and I was like, "Oh, boy, throw a carrot at me one more time, watch what happened." And he threw it, and I went, and I was actually finna slap him in his shit. And then he started running away and laughing like it was a joke. Like, nobody's playing with you. Do that one more time. I wish you would have done that one more time and saw what happened. Okay, next thing is being fast. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then good. You're on the clear. You could fast forward 30 seconds. Being fast, not the way to go, boo. I have not been in this situation. Hell no. I've known people who've been in that situation. Like, there's like a girl who at my school, who used to go to my school, who got raped by a student in her same grade at her same age. I'm saying that not because that's why, but to show like older people, if there's any older people like moms, aunties, big sisters that's watching the video, that's like, "Oh, y'all don't even get like that in middle school." Like, no, it don't matter what age group, things could always happen, because that literally happened to one of the girls that I knew that went to my school. And it happened to multiple girls that I know that go to that school by the same person. But yeah, there was an incident where there was this girl, right? And I'm not even going to say the incident, but don't be fast, because if you be fast and you do some grown-up stuff with certain people, if you do some grown-up stuff with specific people, and the relationship doesn't end up going as planned, you better watch your mouth, because the second you say something slick about that person that you were in the relationship with, you're getting leaked. And once you get leaked, you can't stop getting leaked. Like, they're gonna leak it to their friends. Their friends are gonna leak it to their other friends. Their friends are gonna post it on if your school has a page, they're gonna post it on your school page. They're gonna send it to everybody. Everybody's gonna know it was you, because they're gonna tell everybody who it was in the video. And it's not gonna stop until you get out of that school. They're gonna come up with some type of name for you, and you're not gonna be stopped calling that. You're not gonna get you're not gonna stop getting called that name until you leave that school. And you don't want that. And especially, it will go very far because there's always that one young teacher that knows all the like drama and stuff like that, and then that teacher's gonna tell her other teacher friend, and they're gonna keep on telling their teacher friends, and then it might get to like the principal, and the principal might tell your parents, and then you're gonna get BTA. Okay, next thing, don't be quiet. Do not be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. You don't want to, unless like you're truly like a quiet person, like on the inside, if that's how you like are, if like you're just quiet and stay to yourself, then stay like that. But if you know, like me, I'm really not a quiet person. Like, but I'm really not a quiet person. I'm just trying to act partial for the video because if I start acting out, that's going to be a lot of editing that I have to edit, and I'm not putting myself through that right now. But yeah, be a quiet person. Whoa, hold up. Have to reread. Don't be a quiet person. I don't know what I was talking about. Don't be a quiet person, because if you're like truly not a quiet person at heart, like, yeah, just be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. If you're truly like loud and proud, then be that. Because then in the middle of the school year, when you're tired of just sitting here quiet and you want to start acting like yourself, people are going to be looking at you crazy like, girl, why are you trying to be like da 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 da? Because you never was like this. Just be yourself, because when you get further onto the school year, they're going to say that you're trying to act like certain people because they're not used to you acting this way, you know? So be yourself. Next is you need to learn how to fight. You need to learn how to hold your own. Like, for real. You need to learn how to be about that. Like, really, for real, for real. I'm not saying hold your own does not mean go pick fights with everybody who look at you the wrong way, who breathe too close to you. Like, no. Like, if somebody call you out, you better go get that hoe. Like, I'm not even playing, because the second you back down from any fight, people are gonna feel as if they could pick on you, and then multiple people, even the quietest kid in the school, is gonna want to pick on you because you backing down for fights. You scary now, so don't back down from no fight. And well, that don't mean like every fight that come your way, take it, because yeah, that's a lot. But like, if somebody calls you out for like a little reason, like a situation that's been ongoing, like going on for quite a bit of a while, and they call you out to fight about it, girl, if you don't stay 10 toes down and go get that, like, I cannot bear this enough. Because once you back down from one fight, people are gonna feel like they can pick on you whenever they want, however they want. Like, don't allow somebody to have that authority over you. The next one is get a hobby. Like, get a hobby. Find a hobby. Find something that you like to do. Me personally, I did dance. And okay, first, 6th grade year, I did dance. No, 6th grade year, I did band. And then 7th grade year, I did dance. And then 8th grade year, I didn't do anything. I just like went to assemblies and stuff like that. But yeah, this year, for freshman year, I want to try out for cheer or dance. And then if I don't get into cheer or dance, I want to try for JROTC. Well, I already have JROTC. Well, I don't have it, but I added it when you were like, you know, before you go to a school, you pick your electives. I picked JROTC because it gives you high school credits. And then if I don't get any of those three, I'm going to do volleyball. But the only thing about volleyball is like, you know how the floors in like the gym, I don't know how y'all gym floors are, but I'm pretty sure like most gym floors are like this, like they're shiny. I'm going to put a picture, like they're like really big and shiny or whatever. My biggest fear, and they be having you wear those little gym shorts, my fear is like, what if you hit the ball and you fall and you like scrape your knee really, like really, really bad? or not even your knee, like you scrape your elbow or something like really bad, that's gonna hurt. Like, no. Mm-mm-mm. And then the whole entire reason your team lost is gonna be because you fell and broke your elbow or scraped your elbow. I'm not trying to have all that responsibility put on me. So yeah. The next one is carry yourself nicely. Like, carry yourself nicely. There be girls, I'm not gonna name names, but there's this one girl in my school. That used to go to school with me. She wore the same thing every single day. She wore like the same exact. Sorry, just got a notification. She wore the same thing every day, and you could tell because she wore it from the only time she ever wore something different was for graduation, prom, and like if we have any big events, like you know how like Spirit Week and stuff like that, like when it's about to be Halloween or when it's about to be Christmas, and they be like, oh, dress up as a 90s yada yada yada, or wear pajamas. You know, like that's the only time I ever saw her wear anything different, unless if she's not told to wear something different. Like if there's not a reason for her to wear something different, she's not gonna wear anything different. So yeah, don't be like that. Like I don't know about the whole entire. Me personally, this year I'm trying my best not to rewear any outfits because just because. But it's better to rewear an outfit than wear the same thing every day. I'm telling you, she wore it. I'm not even being dramatic when I say she wore the same thing every day. Don't be like that. Change your clothes. Well, obviously, I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Change your clothes up and just carry yourself good. Like, take a shower in the morning, put on deodorant, like, use perfume, like, make sure you're not ashy, use lip gloss. Yeah, like, just carry yourself good, brush your teeth, all of that. Just be clean. Okay, next thing, this is a little bit more on the educational side, but pay attention in class. Like, obviously, pay attention in class, but there's going to be this one teacher that doesn't care if you do your work. You could use your phone in her or his class, and she or he will not care. So yeah, there's always gonna be that one teacher that like puts up, like, I don't know if y'all call it icebreaker or bell ringer, but me personally, I call it the bell ringer. There's gonna be a teacher that puts up like a bell ringer or an icebreaker, and that's all you have to do for the whole entire class period, and the rest of the time you could just be on your phone. There's gonna be some teachers that do that, but on the little times that you do learn a lesson, if you don't understand, ask for help, because when those FSQ, FSA like tests come out, you're gonna be lost. You're going to be so lost. Like I went two levels up on my whatchamacallit. I went 2 levels up on my reading test, but I went 5 points down, which is like barely even 1 level, but I went 5 points down on my math test. And I don't care. Wait, but that sounds bad. No. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't bother me because 1, I only went 5 points down. 2, like, at least I made room to progress. Like, I don't know. Like, imagine if you made it to a 5, then you have to get a 5. Like, I don't even know if it goes higher than 5, but if you get a 5, you have to go higher than 5 or try to get a 5 every time you take that test. You cannot go back, or else it's gonna, you didn't learn anything or something like that. At least I didn't go to a 1. I went down to a high 2. But I'd rather be all the way at a 1, because when you're at a 1, you can't go any lower. like probably they have 0 or something like that. But I'd rather be all the way at a 1 and have time to like go up than be all the way at a 5 and have to like show progress every single time. You know? The next thing you want to do is, if you're a girl, if you're a boy and you're watching this, fast forward. But if you're a girl and watching this, have an emergency kit, because girl, you're gonna need it. Me, I don't care. I'm okay with. I'm very open about talking about periods and stuff like that. Like I don't give a damn if you're a girl or if you're a boy and you have a girlfriend. All girls inside of the world have periods, so you're probably sitting next to your older sister right now, and you don't even know she's probably on her period or something. Like it's a normal thing to happen. I don't know why everybody's so scared to talk about it. If you're a girl and like you're on your cycle, like even if you haven't even started your cycle yet, don't be scared for whatever. Like don't be scared for your period to come, because I remember I used to be like 6 or 7 years old inside of my like room, and I used to be like praying to God, God, please let me get my period, please let me get my period. And it was like so crazy. But it depends how old you, like not even how old you are, but everybody has their period at a different time. My best friend got her period at 11. I got my period like 2 days, like no, not 2 days, like a month after I turned 13. And yeah, so for everybody it happens at a different age, but you need to be prepared for this stuff. You need to be prepared. Even if you don't have your period yet, always have an emergency bag. Have a bag. Let me tell you the things to put in your emergency bag. I'm going to put a list right here. First, have pads, have wipes, have toothpicks, because when you be eating that cafeteria food, you don't want it to be stuck in your teeth. Have mouthwash, have hand sanitizer, have wet wipes, because kids in middle school be nasty, like nasty. I used to like not eat lunch. That's the main reason I didn't eat lunch and breakfast. I waited until I came home from school to eat, because I did not want to use the bathroom at school because of how dirty and nasty the school bathroom was. Have wipes. You're gonna need them. You're gonna need to wipe down that toilet before you use it. What else? Those desks be dirty. They be having drawings. They be having gum. They be having wrappers. They be having crumbs. They be having everything on their table except for what there needs to be on the table. So yeah, you're definitely gonna need wet wipes when you get to middle school. But have wet wipes. Have lip balm or lip gloss or whatever you use. Have lash clusters. Me personally, I'm gonna have lash clusters in my emergency bag, and I'm gonna try to see if I could show you my emergency bag. But have lash clusters. Well, if you're a lash girly, have lash clusters in your emergency bag, because who knows? Like you could like, what if? Okay, so at my school, when it's Easter, they throw, like, when it's close to Easter, you get an Easter egg thrown at you or whatever, and you never know what's in the Easter egg. It could be blue water, it could be confetti, it could be clear water, it could be pink water, it could be yellow water. They'll throw anything at you. So imagine if they throw something at you, right? And then water gets on your lashes and they fall off. Or even if like your mascara is not waterproof, like right now I'm wearing mascara, but you could barely tell because I had it on almost all day and my lashes are starting to fall. So yeah, but have lashes just in case like your mascara runs out and you didn't bring a mascara. Also bring mascara, but if you're like a lash cluster girly, Yeah, bring lash clusters. Bring the ones that already have the glue on it. Like already have the glue on like the band part, whatever. Get those ones so you don't have to spend your extra time like doing the glue, blow, wait for it to get tacky, put it on, and bond and seal and all that type of stuff. So just use the ones that already have glue. It's only temporary until you get home, and then you could like redo your lashes. Yeah. This is something that I personally have because a lot of girls want to have drama with me all the time. Like, girls always want to have drama with me. They always want to have drama with me every time. Like, every time it's my first year into every single school that I went to, the first year of that, a girl always has to have beef with me, and then later on they start to like me back again. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but I always have to squabble with somebody. So have baby oil. Like, baby oil, not even baby oil, like any type of oil, have it. Vaseline does work too. But if you did not know, like baby oil and Vaseline help like when they punch you in your face, like for it to slide off. So yeah, definitely do that. I don't care. I will go in there looking like a glazed donut. I don't care. Like, you're not about to bruise up my face. No. Also, don't be a rude bitch. Like, I hate people like that. Like that's another reason why I had had so much beef every time I went to a new school, because people always like, there's so many weird people. Like, you could just like walk into a room and sit down next to somebody and they'll be like, damn girl, like why you all up on me, yada yada. Like, you don't even, there's gonna be somebody hating on you. You could just be sitting there breathing and somebody's gonna be cussing you out for just sitting there. So yeah. Also be careful of your surrounding, because there's a lot of people who like to sneak. And yeah, just don't be weird. Be friendly with everybody. I'm always friendly with everybody. Whoever claims to know me and says that I'm a mean person, they're lying their ass off, because I'm not rude in whatsoever. I'm a very nice person. I try to be cordial with everybody who's around me. So yeah, I only start drama with people if they want to start drama with me. Don't play. Yeah. Oh, why am I glitching? Hold up. Okay, y'all. But lastly, get close to a teacher, because you're going to need an adult. I don't know what's up with me stuttering in this video, but you're gonna need an adult to defend your side of the story. If you're like me and you have like go through like a lot of situations and have a lot of situations, you're going to need an adult to defend your side of the story, because yeah, you just need as much people defending you as possible, because the more people you have defending you and standing behind you is like, yada, it's gonna make you look better. So yeah, and if there's any events like prom queen, like if you are thinking about attending your middle school prom, yeah, get close to a lot of people, especially teachers, because teachers, I don't know about y'all school, but my school teachers are allowed to vote for prom king and prom queen. So yeah, definitely get to know a lot of people, because the more people you have on your side, the better. Okay, y'all, I know that was a short video, but hopefully y'all enjoyed it and y'all can use it to help y'all in the future, which is in like 2 weeks. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and peace out, 1TTM squad. See you soon.